Yo, what is up YouTube? It is your boy Charles here, back again with a brand new video for y'all today. So, this is the October post-ban list, post-meta tier ban. Okay, let's start that over. Yo, what is up YouTube? It is your boy Charles here, back again with a brand new video for y'all today. So, this is an October 2021 post-meta tier list here for y'all today. And, honestly, nothing hasn't really changed here in today's game, so honestly, I mean, except with Virtual World, apparently that deck is becoming a potential tier 1 deck, so, honestly, I hope to God I see that deck becoming very good in the future, so honestly, without further ado, y'all, make sure to like, comment, and feel free to subscribe. So, without further ado, let's get this right going. So, let's start off with Tri-Brigade Zoo, technically just Tri-Brigade itself. Honestly, this is still a tier 1 since the deck itself is still does a lot of combos, and obviously the freaking Revolt, which it should have been at 1 in my opinion, but it's all good. And however, Prank Kids, freaking Prank Kids, man, it breaks my heart to see this, but it's just dropped. This deck is not the same anymore. It's not in its prime, and honestly, meow-meow is just, it's not the same, you know, it just doesn't feel the same to me. This deck is just, it used to be good, but now it's just, without having 2 or 3 meow-meows, it's just, the deck's not the same, you know. And to be honest, it's the reason why Drytron used to be a good deck back in the day. I mean,
what?
Freaking ever since Phantom Rage was released, like, freaking 1-card combo engine just makes it better. Like, this, it's just not the same, like I said, you know. It's just not in its prime. If not, it's in between Rogue or Tier 2, however. It's in between these two, but anything can happen. I mean, I feel like Prank Kids could be somewhere around Tier 1 in the future if they make it to where meow-meow's unlimited. I hope. Maybe in the future, but just not right now. So, yes. And if you have noticed, there's 2 Drytron cards, so, I might put this card in the back. Alright, so Drytrons for this would be tier 2. I mean, not tier 1. I mean, what the heck am I saying? This is tier 1 Drytron. This deck is, honestly, has 6 to 7 interruptions. Eva is not even hitting the ban. I mean, Eva only been hit limited. Like, I'm like, dude, this deck has not made a single freaking difference whatsoever. Like, you can still pull off the combos, bring Dragoon to the end board, and it's like, yeah, you can't do anything about it, you know? Just, I would probably scoop. Altergeist. Rogue deck. Nothing special. Altergeist hasn't really changed much in today's game. Sky Striker. This deck hasn't really changed with Engage to 1. Like, honestly, the deck's good and all, but Engage to 1 didn't really make a difference, you know? Virtual World. Let's see. Obviously, this might be a potential tier 1 deck as we speak, because this deck is honestly just the hand loop combos. Like, I don't know what you can do against that. Like, I mean, besides Cypher Gamma, perhaps, or Ash Blossom can even stop it too, because it also has like a Foolish Burial effect where it says, oh, this card you have to send this card of the 3rd type. Mostly every card for the Virtual World stuff, so yes. Burning Abyss, this deck is Rogue. Nothing really is addressing this deck whatsoever. I mean, Beatrice, despite having Beatrice at 1 stuff, you know, imagine Beatrice at 3, like, yeah, Burning Abyss would be tier 1, but yeah, this deck is still underrated. Underrated trap BA, like, that's kind of what I see along with Altergeist. ABC, this deck has a history. Like, this deck is always gonna be at Rogue for a while, and honestly, I just hope it keeps it that way, you know what I'm saying? Ignisters, this deck is potentially good. Tier 2 right now at the moment. I mean, Ignisters is honestly a good deck, you know what I'm saying? Like, ended with the tier 6 Link Monster, you're Gucci. Invoked, tier 1.5, along with Dogmatica, since these are like the 2 primaries. I mean, technically Shaddolls if you consider it, which I'll include that in, honestly. I mean, unless you're playing Shaddol, pure Shaddol, that's Rogue. Tier 1.5, this is kind of like the whole deck itself. In the future, we might see a tier 1. In the future, I can see that happening. Since none of these cards got hit in the ban list whatsoever, the Dear Servant, Schism, I feel like Schism should be hit. Only because Winda gets constantly freaking special summoned from extra deck is like so insane. Like, Schism needs to be banned or something, like something. Anything, Konami. Komani. I'm joking. I'm joking about that. Madolche at Rogue. This deck is honestly an underdog deck. I feel like people should look into this. I mean, this deck is like, it has some expensive cards like Madolche Salon, which has not been reprinted on the tins. And then Madolche Queen Tiramisu, which is the card that's showing right there. Eldritch, nothing hasn't changed. Phantom Knights Tier 2. This deck is so good. Lots of interruptions. I feel like this deck's underrated as well, without a doubt. Infernoble Knights. This deck used to be in its prime without having Smoke Grenade. If they had Smoke Grenade, this deck would be somewhere around Tier 2. And then other stuff. But this deck has always been getting hit a lot in the past. Salmon Great. Same with this deck as well. I mean, I don't know why they put... I mean, if anyone remembers correctly, the January 2020 ban list, I don't know why they hit Mirage Stalio to this day. It's like, come on, man. Freaking, let's see. Dragon Link, Tier 2. This deck is... I mean, people are still playing this deck. They don't want this deck to die whatsoever. I mean, it's just... This deck is still good to this day. Earth Machine. This deck's Rogue. Doesn't have a lot of interruptions, but like this deck actually has a Regeki effect, which is Machina Citadel. I like that card a lot. If y'all want to see the Earth Machine deck, like, dude, I'm down to like freaking make a deck profile about that. Trap Tricks, obviously Rogue, nothing special. I mean, dude, to be honest with you, why are the Trap Tricks cards so expensive on this? Especially the Sero card. Like, that card is like $30 or some crap if I remember. If not, then I might be wrong, so. And yeah, guys, that concludes the freaking meta tier list. What you guys' thoughts about it? I think this is like, honestly, the most accurate freaking ban list, again. I keep saying this every time I rehearse this video. Okay, I'm joking. But, yes, so this is the freaking, I keep thinking. But yes, this is the freaking meta, and honestly, this is really good. Honestly, this is not bad of a tier list. Do y'all think about it? Like, all this is all Rogue, Tier 2s, 1.5s, Tier 1s. And yes, guys, and that concludes the video for y'all. If you guys have not already, drop the like button. Boy, I'm trying to make an outro here. Okay, drop the like, subscribe. Always feel free to comment. I mean, I'm down for any positive feedback. And honestly, guys, if you guys have not already, like I said, I'll say the same thing. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, take it easy.
You fired up. Girl, I can't take it. These temptations.